APC's hidden agenda exposed. Fearless Kenneth Okonkwo reviews Tinubu's next move, hours after Fubara's suspension. My dear listeners, good day from wherever you're listening from. Here I bring to you an interesting news. Now moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. The recent proclamation of a state of emergency in Rivers State by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has ignited widespread controversy and criticism across Nigeria. This decision, which led to the suspension of Governor Sim Fubara, his deputy, and the State House of Assembly members for 6 months, has been widely condemned as unconstitutional and a significant threat to democratic governance. The political turmoil in Rivers State has been escalating since Fubara assumed office, with persistent tensions between him and his predecessor, Nyesom Wike, who now serves as the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory FCT. Their ongoing power struggle has created a governance crisis in the state, prompting federal intervention. However, the decision to dissolve the elected government and install a military administrator has been met with strong opposition from political figures, legal experts, and civil society organizations. Among the prominent voices condemning the move is veteran Hollywood actor Kenneth Okonkwo. He characterized the decision as an undemocratic power grab, arguing that a state of emergency should not serve as a means to remove elected officials. He pointed out that historically, such declarations were used to address severe security crises, not political dispute. Okonkwo's stance resonates with many Nigerians who see the action as an overreach by the federal government designed to shift power in favor of political allies. Critics also argue that security matters in Rivers State fall under the jurisdiction of the federal government, making it unfair to place sole responsibility on the governor. Many Nigerians view this move as an attempt to suppress opposition and consolidate control rather than resolve the state's political instability. The controversy has sparked heated debate among legal experts and political analysts, with some highlighting the historical context of past state of emergency declarations. While some individuals on social media have pointed to precedent set during past administrations, such as former President Olusegun Obasanjo's suspension of Plateau State Governor Joshua Aderiye due to religious conflict, others argue that the Rivers State situation is fundamentally different. They contend that the current crisis stems from a politically motivated conflict rather than an urgent security threat warranting military intervention. Public reactions remain deeply divided. While some argue that the president has the constitutional authority to take such action in times of political tension, others insist that the move is a dangerous precedent that undermines democratic institutions. As legal battles and political discourse continue, the future of governance in Rivers State remains uncertain, with many calling for a swift resolution to prevent further instability. Now, my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And like I always say, this is actually motivated by politically this thing. This thing is been done by no other than person Wike himself, because he's the one doing all these things. So mind you, all these things that is going on is a setup plan ahead for the coming election coming up in 2027. So my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop out the